about Wayne's World. It's one of the movies that defines the early 90s. It makes fun of all the cliches that were going on at the time, and it only gets funnier every time we watch it. Now, of course, there had to be video games. This is Wayne's World on the NES. It's hard to imagine what kind of material there is to work with. The movie's about two guys who run a show from their basement, and then a sponsor comes, tries to steal the show, and the rest is just a bunch of jokes. So how do you take that and make it into a game? Let's find out. Okay, there it is. That's how you make a Wayne's World game. Just have guards running around with a laser gun shooting stuff. That's real creative. Not. Look at this madness. Walking drums, exploding hi-hats. Get it? Because Garth plays drums, he goes into drum world. What kind of idea is that? The graphics make me want to hurl. It's as bland as a kindergarten coloring book. Orange walls, purple floors. Garth is almost completely white, like they didn't have time to color him in. This looks terrible. It certainly does suck. The music, I shit you not, is just a 2-second loop being repeated over and over. It's giving me a headache. The layout is a joke. Even in the most linear side-scrollers, you still have to figure out which is the best way to maneuver. Like, should I go up on this platform or should I go underneath? But here, you can just stay on the ground and keep walking right. There's zero strategy involved.
You know, I know nothing about video games, and I found what you just said riveting.
The next level, you're Wayne. But this is where the game gets incredibly difficult, because Wayne can't do anything other than this awkward kick. Of course, Wayne is well known for his martial arts. You can't kill anything unless it's right next to you. Most of the time, you get killed first. And then you go back to the guard stage. That's it. Die once, you start over.
We'll try harder, okay? Just give it a second chance.
There's a bonus stage at a donut shop, but it looks more like an eyeball factory. You're just going around collecting donuts. But I can never figure out how to get the donuts in the middle. And whenever you jump down, you hurt yourself. Everything just sucks. I like how in one of the cutscenes, well, I use the term cutscene very loosely, but anyway, they're talking about going to the bands playing at the gasworks, and they mention the lousy Beatles. In the movie, it was the shitty Beatles. It's a shame they can't use the word shitty in a Nintendo game, because shitty is the best word to describe this whole thing. The enemies are the most cliché you could possibly think of. When would Wayne and Garth ever be fighting spiders and ninjas? Who cares, right? As long as the game says Wayne's World, kids will want it.
Kids know dick.
There is clearly no thought process going on behind this miserable mess. Just make a game based on a popular movie and shit it into the stores.
It's like people only do things because they get paid.